Hey everyone, welcome back to Poplar Ridge. As you can see, we're just moving some firewood around today. Fall is upon us, and I'm starting to think more towards firewood for the boiler. And it's just that time of year when I do a lot of my gathering firewood. I like to burn a lot of standing dead type trees that are already dead, dry, and seasoned. It's not as important for this old boiler as it is for the brand new boilers, and for the indoor wood stoves to be super dry, although it would be best if it was. But I don't gather my firewood right now the season beforehand. I just haven't gotten to the place where I'm a season ahead yet like I want to be. So anyways, I'm just dumping this off for right now. I'm going to clean up this area, get this little bit that I have here stacked, and start working on some trees that are already dead. And I also have some downed trees that my in-laws need cut up. And I have a friend, actually one of the pastors at my church, has some rounds at his house that are big and need split and hauled out of his place. He had a tree come down this year, a big maple, and he just wants to get rid of the wood. So I've got a couple of sources, and I thought maybe I would string together some videos this year on preparing firewood and getting ready for the season. I always enjoy a good firewood video on YouTube, so I figured you all might too. Right now this is all grown up through the pallets. I need to get the weed eater and knock down some of what's here, trim back some branches, and just clean up this area before I go about stacking this firewood in here. As you can see, I have some pretty big rounds and things in here, and for the boiler, I don't split things unless it won't fit through the door. And that door is probably 18 by 18. So I can get a pretty big round through that door. So anyway, I just thought I'd bring you along for the ride. I hope you guys enjoy it. One of the problems I've quickly discovered when you take free wood from somebody else is that all the firewood will be cut in different lengths, which makes it really hard to stack. So much easier to stack firewood that's all the same length. And everybody cuts their stuff different. I like my firewood quite long because I'm running a boiler, not an indoor stove, and most people don't cut their stuff 20 inches like I do. And I use the technique where I use the chainsaw bar to measure out my firewood, so at least I have some consistency, and other people just eyeball it, which is fine. I'm not complaining, but I'll take the free wood all day long. It's just that I've got to put those shorter pieces toward the top, or else my stack will be really unstable. I also like to mix sizes when I stack, so I like to mix in some smaller pieces and not just put the biggest pieces on the bottom, because when I kind of discovered this my first season, when I'm actually loading the boiler itself, it's nice to have various sizes, and because you want to throw in some small pieces to get things going, or you don't always need just big or just small pieces. And I like to work a stack down and across as I'm loading. I don't want to be pulling from multiple stacks, because that again just makes the pile unstable. So I like to mix in some of these smaller pieces as I go. Just something to keep in mind for later on when you're burning during the season.